Greetings all, it's me. Yes, it really is me. I'm gonna disappear now, but here we are on the Mappening. Welcome everybody. It's Friday night, at least where I am. I'm not sure where you are, but we're gonna be drawing a map tonight, that's for sure. So welcome everybody. Hope everyone is doing okay. And something different tonight. I'm gonna be drawing an existing world map. I may have done that before. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to be drawing a map of Icewind Dale. That's right. Yes. Hey, we got our first donation. Oh, can't hear me. Let's see here. Well, anyone else, let me know if you can hear me. Seems like everything should be working, but maybe I need to turn my mic up a bit too. I will do that as well. All right, so here we go, the Mappening. Now, this is a very special one. We're going to be raising money for the Trevor project. They are the really the largest organization in the world, I think, focused on suicide prevention for LGBTQ youth. So, give and give generously, please. I would love it. I set a goal for the stream of $500, and that might be a little ambitious. I don't know, but I think we can do it. And I set the deadline for, I think, I set it for a 2-week fundraiser. I thought about just doing it for tonight, but you know, I thought maybe people watching this after the fact could still give and give generously too. So maybe we won't hit it tonight, and that's fine. Yeah, thank you to Sindri Orben for our first donation. All right, everybody, let's do this thing. We're drawing a map. All right, pens. Pens would be good. Yes. Let me clank around here. So maybe you guys have heard that the newest D&D announcement for an adventure book was Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. And I kind of have mixed feelings about it. Like, I kind of wanted something a little new and somewhere, you know, something we haven't tread before. You know, maybe some, well, not something totally new, but maybe some Dark Sun would have been nice. I don't know. That would have been nice. But if it's going to be the Forgotten Realms, then yeah, give me some Icewind Dale, okay? So this book has been with me since probably middle school. Look at the embossed cover. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm just real excited to see what they do with it. I'm hopeful, I guess, that they'll do something cool with it. Hey, thanks Wonderboy420 for the donation. Hey, you know what? I'm going to kick this off too. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. See if it'll let me give. Oh, it's gonna make me put in my security code. Okay. I don't think I have that. So, yeah, we'll see. See if I got the security code right. All right. Now, you can't see it, but I do have some things on this. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get my donation here. There we go. I'm getting it. Are you getting it? All right, that's my last attempt, and then I won't waste any more stream time. Hey, there we go. All right. That out of the way. Let's draw. So I made a little border here, and I think I might just make this in pen at this time. Kind of finalize my border. It's not going to be the whole sheet. I'm going to be kind of cutting things a little bit smaller here. And my thing doesn't quite reach all the way, which is a pain. Can't find my ruler. As usual. It's probably in my workroom where lives the 3D printer. Been bringing a lot of my stuff in there lately since I got the 3D printer a couple weeks back. Splitting my focus. So, where are you guys watching from tonight? I would love to see where you're watching from. Ed Prince, 5 pounds. Thank you so much, sir. That's awesome. I think if 50 people give $10, we will be there, right? Is my math good? So, all right, let's see here. So I'm just kind of drawing. I want to draw my border and just try to keep it confined and remind myself where I'm going to be drawing. Because my reference map of Icewind Dale is a little bit small in this novel. You know, it's half a page in paperback. Hear my dog howling upstairs. The movie just ended. They were watching, what was the family watching up there while I was setting up here? Something like AJ something or other about a mechanical dog. Do you guys know the movie? It looked pretty good. Okay. UK, we got some UK people up in here, and that is awesome. Oh, Jason, thank you for the donation. And yeah. UK people, Europe friends, you're up late. Norway, wow, yep. You win the prize. Thanks for joining on this very late Friday night, early Saturday morning, rather. But let's see what we got here. Hawaii, nice. Nebraska, Barbados, California, New Zealand. I'm sorry I can't read them all. North Carolina, California, Calgary, Ireland, South Carolina, baby. I've never heard of that place. Eastern Canada, Kansas, Sydney, Colorado. Ooh, okay, I give up. You guys are watching from all over. Lots of wonderful places. So thanks for being here. I love it. All right. Okay. And there's our boundary. Okay, now coastline. There's not going to be much coastline on this map, but there is a teeny tiny little bit you'll see on the reference map I'm using here from The Crystal Shard, which is book 1 of the Icewind Dale trilogy, which I haven't read since middle school. So I cannot say whether or not I would recommend it, but I want to pick it back up this summer. We'll see if that happens. Currently, long reading list. Okay, the Sea of Moving Ice is the only coastline we're going to have here. So, yeah. The European squad is on. Zos Thunder, yes. Y'all are showing your dedication for real. All right. So, yeah, the movie is over. The dog is howling. It's bedtime upstairs. Everyone's thumping around, getting snacks. People are hitting each other and screaming because it's late and they're cranky. And by people, I mean my children. My wife is not hitting any children. All right, so this is our only coastline on this map, which is rare. I had someone ask the other day, hey, what about an inland map? I've never seen you draw one. I have drawn some, actually. But I love drawing coastlines, you know? I really do. Canada A. Kevin read Icewind Dale last year. All right. Cool. And how did it hold up, Kevin? All right. We got the spine of the world down at the bottom here. So we're going to get our mountains, our mountain on. I'm using a size 5 here. I think I might, considering switching, but no, we're going to stay with size 5. I think I'm going to move my camera down a tad bit, since you can see that the area I'm going to be drawing in is... So actually, I'm not going straight to ink. You can't see my pencil, but it's there. Sean Bagels. Oh, not Sean Bagels. Patrick. Okay. Got it. Okay. Adjusting the camera. We're almost there. All right. Cool. Hey, an anonymous donation of $20. That is so awesome. Thank you. To the Trevor Project. Yeah, I didn't know this whole charity thing. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these in the future, I think, where I pick a charity and try to raise some support for them, because YouTube makes it super easy, actually. You just like go in there, you go into your account, you can pick different charities and just like pick which videos you want them on, and boom, done. So definitely need to do more of this sort of thing. Wolfgar, Bruner, Drist, all the greats. Yes, Catty Bree, man. I read the like intro paragraph where there's like some demon and like maybe it's an imp. I can't remember, and I was like, oh man, I remember this. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. Let's get the book back here. Make sure I'm not going crazy if I just start drawing some mountains. Sea of moving ice. Let's draw some moving ice, eh? Moving ice, yes. And I'm not going to be too picky about the shape of my moving ice. It's just going to be chunks here. Yeah, that's the shape of their ice. My ice is shaped different. What's your favorite creature in D&D? Mine's the Mimic. Dylan. I really love the owlbear. And my good friend Matt loves owlbears. And he like collects owlbear minis, and he just got an owlbear tattoo. So I kind of feel like I'm copying him. But I gotta be real with myself. I really love owlbears myself too. So yeah, owlbear for definite sure. What else? You know, I'm a big fan of the goblinoids too. Classic goblins. I mean, I like the classics. Skeletons. I love the classics. I think I have a lot more nostalgia than a lot of people, and I have a lot more comfort with tropes. Like they don't bug me so much. But yeah. The name of the book. So this is just a novel. This is Zabadoful. This is The Crystal Shard. So, yeah. If you're looking for a book, look at Jared Blando's Fantasy Art and RPG Maps, or How to Draw Fantasy Art and RPG Maps. Yep, that's the book I would recommend for mapping for sure. Okay. So we got some chunks of moving ice up here, and it's awesome. Oh, but you know what I didn't do, guys? I didn't save space for my labels. No, this is terrible. Photoshop to the rescue in the future, later. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, in terms of writing, like I could write it right here or something, but I probably won't. So, yeah. All right, speaking of that, let's get some labels in here right now, shall we? So this right here is Icewind Dale. Okay, so Icewind Dale is actually, I believe, only a specific part of this map. Yeah. Hey, also, Patrick posted it earlier. Thanks, by the way, everyone. Thank Patrick for being a moderator, and any other moderators lurking out there. There might be. Patrick posted a little info about the WASD20 Discord server mapping contest, and Patrick did most of the work on that, so thanks to Patrick for that too. And you can go check it out on the Discord server. There is a link in the video description. And yeah. Also, if you happen to be working on a map, at any point you can go, and maybe you want to save it for the end more, you can head over to the Discord server and post your own map progress in the maps channel. So that's maps channel. And you can, oh, there we go. Thanks, Patrick. And then you can also put maybe the hashtag Mappening there, and I'll probably search for that. Mappening, don't spell it wrong, has 2 P's, 1 N, well, anyway, 2 N's as well, but yeah, not 2 N's in a row, you know what I mean? A lot of people misspell that. Okay. All right, so I have my location for the Icewind Dale text, and now the moment you have been waiting for. We're going to write Icewind Dale. We're doing it. We are writing Icewind Dale. All right. Pressure. This is just so much pressure, guys. Icewind. Yes. I feel like I can't talk right now while I'm writing this, guys. Sorry. Icewind. Okay. We did it. It's not awfully messy. It's kind of neat, almost. I'm going to fix my focus a little bit. It looks a tad bit blurry to me. Let's see if we can do that. All right. Camera. Oh, camera. There it is. Let's see. Webcam control. Ah, there we go. Just a tad bit better. Yeah, it's not the best camera, you know. It's a webcam, so, but it's doing it. Okay. Getting caught up on the chat here a moment. Making a map with an iceberg. What should I call it? I was thinking about. At pass. AT pass, huh? I'm not sure about that. Okay. So and yeah, my second webcam, you know, I was going to try to set it up. I'm having trouble with the Logitech app. It's just not doing the thing it should be doing where it works right and recognizes 2 webcams. So I can have that webcam on, but I can't adjust the settings and all, and I look all washed out and like weird and blurry. So I'm just keeping it off for the most part. But I'll say hi once in a while. Don't worry. Okay. Here is another label. This is Mayor Dwaldon. Mayor Dwaldon. We got some thunder going on out here. Just started raining about 20 minutes before going live. And raining hard, as it is wont to do here in the Midwest. Midwestern United States. I can pull up the stream info here too. Hey, I posted on Twitter a link, so if you happen to have a Twitter account and you want to draw some more people here, feel free to retweet that link. Posted that a little while ago. Well, maybe like 2 hours ago. Get some more people here, get some more dollars running in for the Trevor project. Okay, and there's like a little river here that goes down there. Okay. Excellent. All right. Custom monsters? Sure, Luke. I mean, go for it. I think it's super easy just to reskin monsters too, you know? Just take a little bit of, just tweak the stats a little bit, give them an interesting ability that they didn't have before, perhaps, and keeps players on their toes and everything. And yeah, I mean, go for it. Absolutely. Okay, towns. There's 10 towns. 10 of them, yep, that's right. And once again, I didn't save labels for the 10 towns either. Okay, this one we can do right now. This is Red Waters. A little lake here. And then there are 2 towns on Red Waters, and I'll draw Red Waters in a moment because I don't think you can see my light blue pencil. But these towns are going to be Goodmead and Dugan's Hole. So let's go ahead and get those labels in there now, and I'm going to need a thinner pen for that. Someone went a little yeet crazy and got put in timeout, perhaps, or booted. All right, here we go. So this is a very thin pen. We'll see how this works. All right, the 2 towns in question, let's get them back here, are Goodmead I think that's too thin. It's official. I want my number 1. Whew, number 1. There we go. And Dugan's Hollow, I think it is. Dugan's Hole. Poor Dugan. Everyone's always talking about his hole. Okay. Yep, that's really what it's called. As a teacher, I would know never to name a town that. There would be too much snickering in the classroom. All right, there we go. And let's label some of these places too. This is Targos here. Targos's label is just fine. Thank you. However, Tourmaline is going to have a little off center. And going into this crevice here. Oh no. So there's going to be like a rift right there. So just be ready for that. All right, we're going to have another label right here. This is going to be Bremen's Run. Uh-huh. Okay. And this is Kelvin's Cairn right here. Let's draw the mountain. Let's do it. Let's go bold here. Nice. Big old mountain there. Yes, Patrick, it is ironic. You know what? Let's pull out one of the bookmarks. I've actually got these old, like, throwaway ones that that had flaws. There we go. Sellsword Map bookmarks. Patrons at the $10 a month level or higher. I'll email you a personal thank you note and a Sellsword Maps bookmark, and I'm bumping my camera. How nice. Actually, I was using my remote as a bookmark. I was trying to like prop it up there, and it was just, no, it wasn't happening. So I'm pretty much just drawing the map from the book, but you notice there's a lot of emptiness here. So I'm going to do my best to try to fill some of that for sure, because it's boring if I do that, you know. And I'm going to make my own border, my own compass rose. So yeah. Girl painting. I think I'm familiar with your channel, and I think I've watched some of your painting videos, and I think I'm a fan. So thanks for being here. All right. Oh, we missed one of these towns. Look at that bookmark. All right, we got Bremen's Run. Then we've got, and the other thing about this map is it doesn't have the labels of the town. So I'm actually trying to get a little bit minute in there and actually get that stuff in. Challenging. Bremen's Run. Here we go. Okay, cool. Turn up the mic, huh? Well, maybe I just need to talk louder. Maybe I need to turn the gain up. But I will turn it up. I'll crank it full blast, so maybe that's a little bit better. All right. Someone was wearing headphones. This is now like, oh, volume down, volume down. All right. This right here is going to be Lac Dineshire. Lac Dineshire, yes. So yeah, I hope to also look at some other maps of Icewind Dale and try to find, have people labeled other things on these maps? Because I'm imagining that, yes, more has happened in this area since the Crystal Shard was written in like 1985 or whatever. But maybe not. Okay. Lac. I like it. I mean, it's just fun looking at these maps and getting ideas for naming things even. Like instead of Lake Dineshire, it's Lac Dineshire. You know? Instead of a mountain, it's Kelvin's Cairn. Not Mount Kelvin. Kelvin's Cairn. I've done, Danny, I've done map commissions, but no, not on Fiverr. I don't know if I have a strong interest in that. To be honest, most of my map commissions are hundreds of dollars, and I don't know if I could offer anything at the $5 level or $10 level, or... I will draw you a 5-minute map. All right, cool. So, now, the Lac itself. Okay, so we've got a couple cities on, or towns, 10 towns to be exact, let me remind you. Right there and right there. And we've also got East Haven down here. And then, yeah. And then Bryn Shander is right here. Now Bryn Shander, they represent on this map a little bit bigger. So let's do that. Bryn Shander would be right about here. And we're going to do the old WASD 20 town style. And by the way, yeah, I definitely found some earlier too, girl painting, when I was doing some Google image searches, but I thought for the sake of this one, I'm going to be just trying to use one reference just to keep it simple. Hey, I'm still here. You are awesome. You should give to the Trevor Project. And, yeah, that's all. Okay. Even $5 or $10 makes a difference, folks. It all adds up. All right. So, 2 little towers there. Something in between. Little flags. It's very miniature here. Let's make it flare out a bit at the edges there. I like it. All right, and that, my friends, is Bryn Shander. Which, that's a name I love. So good. Good old Bob Salvatore. All right, cool. Shrimpy, so the fund is, it is a Trevor project. Provides support services for LGBTQ youth. And one of their main services they offer is like a lifeline, which is a suicide prevention hotline, and a bunch of other great programs they have going. Their goal being to reduce youth suicide among the LGBTQ community, who are a particularly vulnerable group. So, yeah, very excited to be raising some money for them tonight. All right. Oh no, I did the thing, guys. Okay, well that's all right. We're just gonna have to draw our names to the side again, which is what this map has anyway. All right, first I'm gonna do this one right here. This is Icewind Pass. Yes, so Icewind Dale is north. If you look up most maps of the Forgotten Realms, Icewind Dale will not be on it because it's too far north. Most of them end at the Spine of the World, which is right down here on my map. So there we go. Danny, I absolutely think that a lot of D&D maps are fantasy maps in general. I mean, they have to be inspired by Tolkien's map. Almost all of them, I would say. Just like the genre of fantasy, like no one, you know, writing fantasy these days, I don't think has not read Tolkien. All right, so this is Caer Konig, which I didn't save enough room for. There we go. And this is Caer Dineval. And let's write Dineval first so we can plan ahead a little better. Dineval and Caer. A little messy there, but that's okay. We are surviving. Hey, Maddox, thanks for joining. Goodbye. Have a good night. Yeah, there you go, Nick. Nick nailed it. Hey, Glass, no problem. No problem at all. And, yep. When you get older, you do your thing. All right. So got to label this town right here, and then we're gonna go. I promise we will get to some mountains tonight. We'll get to some Spine of the World. Yes. Not just any Spine of the World, my friends. The Spine of the World. East Haven. Right here. Okay. Call of Cthulhu map. That could be interesting. Yeah. Julia, that's beautiful. I like that. So thank you for saying that. I'm going to close my door where my wife apparently turned the air conditioning on, which I don't blame her. It's muggy as all get out. I'll be right back. I'm going to close the door so I can't hear it going whoo. There we go. I can't hear it, but I can feel it coming out of that sweet vent over my head. Ooh, it's a hot one. You know, girl painting. I'm a dungeon master, so I was doing that, and so I wanted a map for my world. You know, I wanted to try creating a world. I guess is what I would say to that. And for me, that starts with drawing a map. Certainly doesn't have to. There are many ways to create worlds. And a lot of good, fantasy worlds and novels and stuff don't have maps. That's another thing. It's mind-blowing, right? But no, don't need it. I think it helps. Bremen. That's my 05. Let's get the 01 back here. Bremen. I was pretty impressed that Chris Perkins on his 56K modem on the D&D live event last weekend was able to list the 10 towns, just boom, 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 rattle them off, rapid fire. And he might have had a little sticky note. If I were him, I would have had a little sticky note with those things on him, right? But I'm going to try to adjust my camera here. Sorry for any motion sickness caused by such traumatic camera movings. There we go. Yeah. All right, now let's do some spine of the world. Spine of the world. Okay. So, the spine of the world. It's happening. It's going down. Doing a little guide here for my lettering. Making it curved. And then we'll go in with our number 5, and we'll make it happen. Once again, I'm sorry I can't talk while I do this. Certain things like that in miniature painting too, where I'm just like, I've streamed some of that too, and it's just like, I can't talk. The spine of the world. Try painting a miniature's eyes while telling a story. It's impossible, I tell you. I require utter silence for eye painting. Okay. The spine of the world. I just love to say it. Maybe you've noticed. Clarence George. Dungeon Fog? No. It does not do region maps like this. I am really excited for Project Deos, which will do that. Which will add that functionality to Dungeon Fog or be an additional tool on the side of Dungeon Fog. I'm not really sure how they'll do it. But no, at this time, I use Dungeon Fog for dungeon maps. And I still hand draw dungeon maps too. I'm a hand drawn dude, but I can appreciate a good tool. Same thing with Incarnate or Wonder Draft. I'm glad those things exist, and I like to play with them. But I will always be someone who likes to cartographize with my own hand. I think. Even when I'm drawing in Photoshop, I still use my hand. A lot of people say, is it hand-drawn or is it Photoshop? No, it's well, actually, it's hand-drawn in Photoshop. I'm not doing any stamps or anything. I'm using my hand in Photoshop. Yeah, look at those mountains. Okay. And then this one, it's I think I need to go higher here. Yeah, there we go. Higher than I was intending to. And that's A-okay. And let's do kind of a rounded one here. More of a rounded one. And right here we'll do something like this. Okay. All right. Cool. Danny, I do a lot of like, I'll find something I like and then I'll kind of stick to a convention. So for example, Bryn Shander, here I'll have Bryn Shander. Here I'll have Bryn, Bryn Govan, Bryn, and things like that. And you kind of stick. And what does Bryn mean? Well, it means town. So finding those little things that like make a language can be really helpful. If you really want to get good at naming things, like learn language construction. That's gonna really help. I am not there. I kind of just rattle things off and make huge lists of names, and some of them might sound cool, and I'll like circle them and use them someday. I have like sticky notes and like lists. Look, hey, that someone mentioned that on a Mappening. It's like I'll write that down. That's a cool name. I'm not gonna use it on this map, but I'll use it eventually, and I did use it eventually. I can get a little quicker here. We don't need to take our time so much. They're just mountains. Ain't no thing. Now, in terms of shading style, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that. So we'll figure that out someday. Okay, sweet. So if you happen to be working on a map, remember, just a reminder to go maybe post that on the Discord server under the Maps channel. And when you post under the Maps channel, use the hashtag Mappening, and I will specifically search for those and get them out. All right, haven't looked at this map in a while. How far does the spine of the world go? It goes all the way across this map, pretty much. So you can see one of the major towns in northern Faerun is Luskan. And yeah, it is further north of that, further north of Neverwinter, Neverwinter Wood, and all that stuff. All right, now this right here, we have the Lonely Wood. Okay, so we need a little forest there. So haven't done any forests yet, but we can do that now. And there's a river we need to do too. That is the Shangarn River, I think. Shangarn River. And it comes out of Mare Dwaldon. Excellent. All right, excellent. So I've got this in pencil here, and I'm just going over it right now. This river, which I very much like the shape of, by the way. Okay, so it's coming out of the mountains there and flowing down to here, I would imagine. That would make the most sense. Because the mountains are high ground. All right, and that, once again, is the Shangarn River. So where can we write that here? Maybe right here, Shangarn River. Maybe just right here. We'll do a little guide. And there we go. And we'll use our number 1. And let's make sure we spell it right. S-H-A-E. Shangarn River. Oh, man, that air conditioning feels great, but I'm still really hot. So hot in my basement. So Pentium AP320, good to see you, first of all. It's been a while. The Crystal Shard. I'm drawing a map of Icewind Dale. All right. Good. Now, the forest. For the forest, let's go ahead, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger than, like, it would be kind of just right under, but we're going to go up here too. And we're just going to do something like this. Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. And let's... Nice, Mega Man. It's a great book. Am I right? And let's adjust the focus a tad bit here. And for those of you who just showed up, yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's really me. My ugly mug's right here. But you can't see me no more. Okay. So I think what I need to do is adjust my focus just a tiny bit since I keep zooming in further and further. Okay. No, maybe not. I think we were good where we were. Nice. We have $103. I didn't know. Last I checked, we had 88. So, oh, another anonymous donation. Thank you so much for everyone who's donating here. Seriously, I mean, this is important stuff. Lives are at stake, and you know, LGBTQ youth in my country, you know, in places I've lived in particular, I know are a vulnerable group who often don't have the support they need in life. And so let's show some love, y'all. Okay. Now, I was doing the forest. Okay, lost track. Got a little sidetracked by my camera movement and subsequent attempts to refocus. So I'm just doing these little tiny pointy trees here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll kind of do the bottoms on the bottom area. Love drawing bottoms. They're very fun to draw. Hey, another anonymous donation. Awesome. Thanks, y'all. And, you know, if you can't find your credit card now or, you know, whatever, come back to the stream, or you can just leave it open in your tab after we're done here, and come back even tomorrow or the next day or whatever, and donate. It's open for the next, I think, 13 or 14 days. Okay, let's do a little hatching on the bottom there. Okay, and I don't know if I'm going to label that forest because it's just, it's going to be real hard to fit that, you know. Pretty much is right where Mayor Dwaldon is going, Lonely Wood. So I might just leave that off for now, which is a real shame, but oh well. Not that much of a shame. All right, let's label Kelvin's Cairn here. We'll use our biggin. Kelvin's Cairn. Okay, awesome. And what is this? Good news, you are now the newest Disney princess. But wait, the art department has still not decided on some things. How does your dress look like? Animal sidekick and setting. Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. So, Rob, I would absolutely agree, and I was actually very torn with whether to do, you know, funding for, because I've been planning this actually for a couple months, but obviously the whole Black Lives Matter thing is hugely important as well, and so yeah, absolutely. Donate I have personally donated to a couple of like the justice projects specifically for often wrongfully imprisoned folks or too harshly punished folks. And yeah, there's a lot of really important stuff out there, and that's definitely a cause that is also near and dear to my heart. Actually, lost a patron because of some of my Black Lives Matter posts in the last couple weeks. Patrons have the option to leave a little exit survey feedback, and this person said, don't want to support someone who supports Black Lives Matter. Like, well, that's fine then. Goodbye. Because they do. All right. I love this step right here, the little wavy lines. Yes, yes. All right. Very good. Sweet, sweet. All right. It is coming along. Thank you, MB Watt. I'm digging it. Now, in terms of the style of mountain, in terms of like shading and such, I'm gonna flip to a new page here, or maybe the back would be fine here. Yeah, let's just go to the back here. And let's just see what looks good, huh? Play around with me a little bit. I got no plans. I just need to play around. So let's just draw some quick mountains here and try out some different shading styles. Okay, now we could go with something that's not really shading per se, but it's just little detail, like this sort of thing, right? Where it's just kind of, yeah. Okay, that's one option. Or we could do some kind of hatching where we actually do like a, like that, ridge line. I'm just making noises and expecting you guys to know what we're saying here. Whoa, a $50 donation. Thank you so much to whoever did that. That's so cool. Really, really cool. And also, by the way, speaking of the Black Lives Matter thing, the Trevor Project will absolutely be helping a lot of African American and other people of color youth. Yeah, so there's that too. And they have made their own statements and are cooperating with a lot of the Black Lives Matter stuff too. All right. So I think I liked that, but then I kind of ruined it with my cross hatching. So, Nate, why'd you go and ruin it? Let's just see how that would look. That's pretty good. All right, let's try out a couple other things here. That's a funky, crazy peak. So right now we're just playing around with mountain styles, in case you're like, what is Nate doing right now? Playing around with shading styles, rather. Oof. Okay, what should I do? A little differently here. So we could just go like this too. Kind of scribbly. Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I think that might be the winner there. Okay, and then we obviously could also just do some solid shading. And in that case, we would probably get a thicker pen out. And so that could be nice too. Yeah. Okay, folks. A, B, C, D, or E. Go. You decide. Bob Ross style, huh? If only. All right, while that's going on, I'm going to get caught up on some comments here. And honestly, the big companies that support Pride are just using it to make money. They don't actually care about LGBT lives. Same with the companies looking to make a buck off Black Lives Matter. Kyle, I strongly disagree with that personally, but hey. Yeah, I mean, a lot of certainly I think a lot of their motivation is that, but I think there's also a lot of good hearts. I mean, if you have if many of us have hearts in the right place with it and really do want to help, why would we assume that big business executives are always just in it for the money? I don't know. I think a lot of them certainly are. Oh my goodness, I can't see these. We need a Google form. All right, D. I see a lot of D. I see a lot of E as well. Okay, I think D is the winner. Notorious Jaden, yes, no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Absolutely. That's a good way to live your life, man. Those wise words from Bob Ross. All right. Okay. Yes, these those middle ones definitely similar to the Jared Blando style. Yep, absolutely, Nick. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, look at Pentium AP. You're gonna get booted, man. Don't do that. You're gonna get put in timeout. Patrick is strict, man. Be careful. So yeah, Cody, go look at Jared Blando's on Amazon, Jared Blando on Amazon, and you will definitely find some good books. One particular on drawing fantasy maps, fantasy world maps. Drawing ice on a map. That's a good question. Who said that? Megan. It's very difficult. But honestly, like one way would be to actually make these kind of like prismatic here, if you know what I mean, by like giving them an actual, like making it look like a shelf that's sticking up out of the water. That could definitely be one way we represent ice. So should we do that a sec? Sure. Hey, I'm ADD enough to skip doing what I was going to do and do something else instead. All right. And I mean that about the ADD thing. I'm actually going to be seeing a doctor soon. I think my life could be better, if you know what I mean. I think my wife could be happier with my absent-mindedness or without it. Okay, so something like that. So that to me like indicates little like shells that are floating, and maybe my perspective's a bit off there, but something like that. So, a raid. Oh my goodness, DM Lair. Thank you to Luke. And if any of you are in contact with Luke, thank him for me. We are seeing a major influx of people. And while you're here, give to the Trevor Project. All right. No, that's super cool. Getting flooded. I was over on Luke's stream a few days ago, and I like watching his stuff. So everyone go check out the DM Lair on YouTube. And Twitch, for that matter, for some really good D&D advice and commentary and cool stuff. All right. Mountains. We were doing mountains. So the other thing I'll say to Megan's question about ice is... Luke is here! Thanks, Luke. You're a cool guy. Thanks for stopping by and bringing a mob. Hope your stream went well tonight. All right. So this right here is a glacier. And that's scary as all get out to me. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But it's a freaking glacier. I'm confident of that. All right. So now how would we make that actually look like a glacier? Well, see in the book, they've got... Yeah, that's honestly, Admiral Akbar, that was my first thought when I saw Raid. I was like, oh no, someone's spamming Raid Shadow Legends. That's funny. And yeah, we'll probably be wrapping up in about 30 minutes, actually. So I'm planning to go for 90 minutes tonight. All right. Oh, here it is. So yeah, this is the Ragged Glacier. And yeah, Luke, get some Doritos, man. Preferably Cooler Ranch, bro. He's hungry. So this is the Ragged Glacier. And I kind of can dig what they're doing there. It's like got this kind of rounded bit, like the edge of a glacier probably would. This like it's melting, or well, it might not be melting. I just assume that because we live on Earth and they are. But yeah, Anyway, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that necessarily, but I am thinking that perhaps I'll kind of go for that sort of like prismatic look where it's just this block, right? It's this shelf, like this. And this, and maybe you can't see my pencil lines very well, but anyway, I'm gonna have to mess with that at some point. But we're gonna do some mountain shading. Hey, $20 donation to the Trevor Project. That's so cool. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. And I think we've got $173 raised so far. Nice work, folks. That's so cool. For those of you just joining, the Trevor Project is a fund that provides support services for LGBTQ youth, and very important work they do. All right, mountain shading is where we was, and we chose, y'all voted for option D. So here goes, option D. You know, Barking Cricket, I was pretty sure at one point Luke said Cooler Ranch. And then I said Cooler Ranch, and he changed his mind to nacho cheese. Am I right? Or am I right? I could be wrong on that. Maybe he misspoke. But I think the stream, when I clicked on it in my email, it said something like, nacho cheese Doritos are best, prove me wrong. So, so maybe he stuck by that. I don't know. All right, so the key here is we're going to be making it jagged, what do you call them? Jagged ridge lines, and we are going to be varying it. We're gonna try to give it some variety. So here, like, I'm hugging that right coastline a little bit more there, or the right the slope a little bit more there. But on other ones, I'll go more straight down the middle, or even over to the left. See? So we're giving it just that little bit of variety, because variety is cool. And that's just this particular style. There are a lot of styles where you're like, nope, we do the exact same thing, and that can look really good too. But the style I have chosen, we'll be doing it this way. It's going to get a little bit tricky on those parts right there. It will. I promise you that. Don't expect an easy ride. All right. And Luke, by the way, I printed you some vampires, dude. I'm going to be mailing these to you. Hold on. Okay. Where are they all? All right. So some of them got screwed up. I apologize. Most of them are too small, so I'm actually doing another print. But it's going to be kind of hard to see. Sorry. Because they're primed black. But anyway, here's a vampire miniature. His teeth got a little messed up there. Like it put supports on his teeth, and so I tried to cut them off, but then I kind of messed up his mouth. So anyway, we'll see. Maybe my next batch will be better. This one, they all got screwed up. I'm sorry. I'm just warning you. This one, look at that base. The base got messed up. I have trouble printing bases. I don't know if anyone's 3D printing expert out there, but the bases always seem to screw up. So anyway, this is kind of more of a gothic one. Look at this. Guess what this is? Vampire spawn. I got another 2 of those on the printer right now. Base got a little messed up. See how it's rounded on the bottom? But you know what? I happen to know, because I watched your stream, that you are adept at repairing terrible bases. And this one does not have a base, so that one will be good. This one's kind of got he's got the high collar, he's got a big old sword and armor and stuff. So anyway, just a few things I threw on the 3D printer last night, and but I tried to repair them a little bit more, and in return, all I expect is that you buy me a bag. It can even be a small bag of Cooler Ranch Doritos the next time we actually game in person. Okay? That's all. That's all. Is that so hard? Is that so much to ask? All right. Good. But yeah, they also got printed a bit small because what I've realized is that most miniatures that we assume are 28 millimeters these days are actually not 28 millimeters. They're actually a lot more. Like I measured this dude here, and this one's probably bigger than average, but it's quite a bit bigger than 28 millimeters. This is just some wizard with a lizard I have, and I'm excited to paint sometime soon. Wizard with a lizard. All right, so we're continuing our work on this jagged sort of look on these because it's the spine of the world. It's got to be jagged, y'all. Spine of the world. Take a drink every time Nate says spine of the world in a voice that is not quite Nate's normal voice. Because I have a hard time saying spine of the world without giving it a little Whoa! We just got a $100 donation from Jonathan Ones to the Trevor project. That's amazing. Wow. Floored. Jonathan, thanks so much for that. That's awesome. Did you measure to the eyes? Oh, is that what you're supposed to do, Patrick? Is that what you're supposed to do? No, Luke, nacho. Nope, no, nacho cheese. I will crush your miniatures. You'll have them painted. You'll have them all nice. And you'll give me that bag of nacho cheese Doritos, and I will take your miniatures and I will put them underfoot. Mark my words. Cool Ranch is the only way. And actually, I believe it's... Do they still call it Cooler Ranch? I don't know. All right. Yeah, we got 293. We got to get 300. We will hit 300, I think, but that's amazing. All right. This I'm a little scared of. There's a big crevice thing here. A rift. And it just says dwarves there. I'm sorry. What the heck? This one I think we are going to look up. Does anyone know what that thing is called? Oh, Jonathan Ones, that's amazing. Half for the person too young to donate, another half to counter the patron you lost. Yes, love wins, man. Absolutely. Amen to that. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna pull up a browser here. We're gonna do it together. All right, let's get. Sorry, guys. Display capture. Okay, we need to turn off our video capture device. There we go. And we're going to Google the dang old Icewind Dale map. And I apologize if you can't hear me well. My microphone is now slightly out of position. Okay, so let's take a look here. Like here's a map in a different style that might have that. Kelvin's cairn. I wonder if that's just showing an area under the cairn, like an underground area. I'm not really sure. That one sure looks mountainous, much more so than This looks like it might be from the video game, the Icewind Dale computer game. All right, let's see what else we got here. 10 towns. I need a bigger... There we go. Oh, man. Look at this. Yikes. This looks like a Mike Schley here. Dwarven Valley. Huh. Okay, well, we'll do something. We'll do something here. Let me go back here. Just see if there's any other perspectives on the thing. This looks like it might be the same map pretty much. Yeah, a little different coloring, but it looks like the same map. This right here does not give much of a view of it at all. There's Kelvin's Cairn, Icewind Dale. Teeny tiny. Okay. Look at this. They've got some more mountains in there. I dig it. Maybe I'll throw some more mountains in there. All right. Video capture device. Oh, there's me. Hey, still here, folks. Still really me, not the imposter. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, we got that $7 to take us to 300, and then we got another $20 too. Thank you so much, guys. That's awesome. Yep. Saving lives up in here tonight. The beautiful thing. All right. Well, we were doing some mountain shading, I believe. So while we're doing that, let's just do a few little, like, Bryn Shander is going to be up on a little bit of a thing there, and then there's going to be a few other little small mountains and hills and things. Not much. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Italy. Wow, it's early Saturday morning for you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Harv, that's my story too, man. You know, a lot of back when I was in high school in the 90s, you really couldn't talk about it, you know. And so I'm glad we're in a better place now, but it's still the struggle is still real for a lot of youngsters out there. All right. So we got a few other little, you know, hills and things, but not too much. That's the way I want it. All right, now there's actually a road here. Before I cover that up, let me just put that in here. Okay, and that goes from Bryn Shander to East Haven. That's a major, kind of two bigger of the bigger cities. East Haven, if you look at a map of East Haven, it's like, oh, this is not just a little tiny town. Some of them are little, like really small, some of the 10 towns. Let me make sure I have 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which town did I forget? Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. Time to go to the map. Oh, Harv, thanks for donating $5, man. That's awesome. Underdark Underground map. Yeah, I really haven't. Maybe someday I will. Ooh. Do you guys hear that thunder? My window is rattling right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bet Lonelywood is a town, you guys. Shoot, we gotta put Lonelywood. Dang it. It's right there. How am I gonna label that? I left myself no space for it. Well, I'll Photoshop that later. How's that? Okay. Now this rift here. This thing is intimidating to me, but I'm just going to do it. start light. And we can darken it up as we go. Notorious Jaden, thanks so much for joining for a bit. Yeah, Patrick, let's get those video ideas. Hey, better yet, folks, just send me a script, okay? No, don't do that, though. All right. And then we'll kind of do, we'll just do lines going down like this, slopes into this kind of like valley here. And it's not like this huge rift that I originally had thought. I don't think, according to most of the maps. But it's a valley, and there is, in the valley, an entrance. There's a little door there of some kind. Okay. Gonna go good enough on that for now. Alright, a little of this. Okay. Good, good. Alright. Excellent. Yeah, I could curve it around the woods there. Lonely Wood, right there. Lonely Wood. But the town is like right there. So that's tricky. It's going to be okay. It's simply a happy little accident, my friends. Okay. Mountain shading begins. Let's do Kelvin's Cairn here. All right. We're on our way. I'm on my way. I think that's like a Talib Kweli song. Little known fact about me, folks. I know a lot of late 90s and early 2000s rap. And 19-year-old Nate used to write rhymes and freestyle and wanted to be a dang old rapper. It's true. I thought I could be a rapper. Those were the days. A zoomed in forest map. Yeah. You know, I saw a map recently that was just like the whole thing was covered in trees. And it was kind of cool. It was like, yeah, this is a forested area. But they did it in a way that like you could still do like towns and cities over the forest kind of. It was just kind of like this rough green texture, right? That you could tell like, oh, this is all forest, but you know, we got mountains coming out of the forest, we got towns in the forest, and it worked really well. Should have saved that map. I see a lot of maps over on the WASD20 Discord server, which is where you should all go post your maps right now if you happen to be working on a map. And heck, you could even post like a picture of a miniature or something you're painting or some art you're doing. And I'll even let you post it on the maps channel. Actually, no. Post it in the lobby. Okay? I'll look in both. But if you use the hashtag Mappening in the maps channel or in the lobby, I'll scroll through there in a little bit. I don't know if I can search the whole server for a hashtag. I probably could. So maybe I'll just try that. Remember, Mappening, 2 P's, E-N-I-N-G. Okay. Cool, cool. You know, mapper, rapper, what's the difference? Or what's that guy's name again? I forgot my own rapper's name, guys. I think it's just Mapper the Rapper. If y'all don't know Mapper the Rapper, let me play Mapper the Rapper for you. Should we do that? I might have it here. Let me just check. Nope. Oh, I have it. Okay, hold on. Sorry if it's too loud, guys.
World Anvil, the best way to manage your stuff. For world builders, authors, or GMs, it's tough.
Good night,
Maps,
Under
notes,
Warlock.
Timelines, races, and places. NPCs and lore, that's a lot. Good gracious. Get organized now.
All right,
This service
while
is
that's
the
playing,
best.
I'll
World
keep on
Anvil,
shading
try a
mountains
free
here.
account and put it to the test. It looks nice, it's practical, it's all that you need. Start small and keep adding. That town is just the seed. Their service is great, it's user-friendly and sexy. Not sure about you, but my notes will never vex me. So get on World Anvil and join with the team. Come and light up the forge, because it's the world builder's dream. Yeah, light up the forge, because it's the world builder's dream.
And I think that keeps playing for like forever. And that, my friends, is why you should all be thankful I became a mapper instead of a rapper. I wish I had a rap about the Trevor product account. I don't. In case you're just joining, the Trevor Project is an amazing organization that could use our support. They provide support services for LGBTQ youth and specifically are focused on suicide prevention among LGBTQ youth. So, yeah, great organization doing good work, and all donations in the stream tonight go directly to them. So, nothing for me, just for them. So go do it. All right. I'm pretty happy with how those turned out. I think I will probably eventually keep going all the way to the edge there with my mountains, but yeah. Yeah, I think there's also hey, that's okay. That's okay, account. If you are not on the boat, you are free to leave. As for me, I'm going to share that love with people no matter who they love or what they're dealing with in life. All right. Let's So I'm still too intimidated, I believe, by the glacier there. So I think we'll do a little bit of shading here on the mountains here. All right, there we go. So that's a little tricky, but we're just kind of doing a miniature version of what we did on the. There we go. Now I got that rap stuck in my head. Oh, ridiculousness. All right, we got to do a little bit of coastlining up here. And yeah, girl painting had to, let's just see here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that user there. There we go. Goodbye, account. All right. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, look at some other maps of Icewind Dale and try to figure out ways to fill this. Certainly, we'll be doing some terrain stuff. So in terms of like a tundra, what can you do? What can you do? Well, I would tend to just pretty much do kind of wispy lines here. And there we go. Something like that. And then so I'm going to go ahead. I thought I removed account, but I didn't. So let's go ahead and remove account. There we go. Goodbye. Oh, whoops. Now I hide user on this channel. Okay, there we go. So that's one thing you can do. Now, in like a tundra sort of place, and I have to do a little more reading, to be honest with you. I got to read up on my Icewind Dale, because I don't really remember it that well. Is there any plant? Is it a tundra, or is it a, kind of icy wasteland? There's certainly a picture here, but I'm going to have to do a little more research on that. If you're doing a little bit of vegetation, which we'll do a little bit, like down here, first off, ain't nothing wrong with the occasional tree. Just a little bit of forest here. I don't know if there's a little bit of forest there in Icewind Dale, but there is now. Haha. All right, there we go. And then you can also do just little bits of stuff like this. Maybe you can't see that very well, but I'm just doing like 3 little bits, kind of like I do for grasslands, but now I'm doing that for tundra. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, there we go. So, yeah, and you could do sparse trees here and there as well. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. But you're kind of mostly going for like underbrush sort of stuff. All right. And let's go ahead and get some coastline. I think that's what I was going to do before the troll came, reared his ugly head. Something like that. And this right here, it could, the downside of doing this on the actual like floating chunks of ice is that I might have to, I don't know, it could detract from that kind of raised edge that I've given it. So maybe I make that a little more prominent. Maybe I actually do a little shading on it like that or something. That's one option. Sorry, you can't see that very well, my bad. I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty darn good. All right. Good deal. Let's see what time it is here. Make sure. Okay, it is 10:30, so I'll just go for a couple more minutes here, and then we'll call it a night. And for the patrons in the room, I'll probably be continuing my work on this on the patron stream, which will be this coming Sunday is the plan at this time. I got to double check with the fam and make sure there's nothing on the calendar and all that stuff. So stay tuned, but it'll probably be Sunday around 2 p.m. EDT. Somewhere in that neighborhood. All right, very good. Making progress. So these smaller chunks of ice need some love too here. Let's do that. Good deal. All right. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Yes, I do have to visit Discord. Thank you for the reminder. Notorious Jaden, maybe I'll post that somewhere, but yeah, you can email me. You can email me. I think my email is in the video description, but it's also on a video somewhere. Yeah, if you look at all my World Anvil sponsored videos. All right, let's head over to Discord before we leave tonight. I'm going to zoom out here so you can see the map a little bit better. And by zoom out, I mean jankily move my camera up a bit. Hopefully don't... Whew, we narrowly avoided an upper thigh shot. All right. So there's the map so far. Move your stupid pen, Nate. All right, good deal. So I'm headed over to Discord. We're going to take a look at some things. I think I closed Discord so it wouldn't be pinging at me. Craig Neighbors, that's all right, man. Thanks for joining for a bit. I appreciate it. This stream will be archived, by the way, so you know. Anyone who wants to can just go ahead and see any parts you missed. You know, you had to take that bathroom break at that one time, so you can go back and watch it later. All right, Discord maps. Hold on. Got to get it on the right monitor. Got to search for hashtag Mappening. And let's see what we've got. All right. Today. Okay. Now I get the monitor up on here. Sorry, folks. This all takes me a while because I'm got too many things going on. Too many things. All right. Mappening. Here goes. Pew. Nice. Dungeon map there. Ooh, I like these crates. Very good. Nick, thank you for sharing. Okay, so how is this working here? Okay, here we go. Yep. Oh, man. Golden Snafu. Loving it. Looks very Tolkien-esque to me in a lot of ways. Nice. Cool. Dang, look at this compass rose. It's so good. I love it. And that tower there. You got your sea monster up here. Nicely done. Okay, I think I need to scroll up here. Oh, here we go. We've got map big fan. Nice. Hey, cool. You drew along with me. I love it. Thank you so much, Moonelg. Moonelg. Oh, very nice. So this is, okay, this is Wonder Draft. Yep. So I'm still hoping to do my updated review of Wonder Draft. I'm a little behind on that, but yeah. Nice. We got a good coastline start here. Grasshopper. Okay. I'm not sure if there were others that were posted. I felt like there would be more, but maybe not. Yeah, I think that's probably it for tonight. So, anyway, thank you guys for posting those, and yeah, you know, absolutely keep posting maps here. And there's a lot of cool people giving great feedback. Patrick and lots of others. Myself, we lurk, and we like to see your maps. So, go do it. Let's see here. Excuse me. Struggling. Okay. Yep, I think that's about the size of things. Let me turn my other camera back on. If I can find it. Which one is it? Pew. Hey, it's me. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and put me over here, actually, for the last part. Sorry for the motion sickness, everybody. I say that every time because I actually do get motion sick when people do that. So, I know the feels. My mic is upside down in every which way, and that's okay. I'm sorry if you can't hear me very well. But I wanted to give us the final total on how much we raised for the Trevor project. So get that browser up there and take a look. Pew. $325 raised here tonight. And still 13 days left to raise another $175. There we go. Mathing. So, you know, tell your friends, and I would love to see that get up to 500. But we'll have more viewers here in the next week or two, and yeah, I'm excited to see it go up even further. But man, you guys are so generous, and I appreciate you giving to a cause that is near and dear to my heart. So, Patrick, yes, thank you for being a mod here, and to any of the other mods who are lurking, thank you very much. And yeah, don't forget, ooh, another $20 just come in. Amazing. What was I going to say? The mapping contest, don't forget about that on the Discord server. It is an abyssal map. So one of the layers of the abyss is the goal there. And yeah, that's super cool. Someone posted one today. Patrick, you probably know the one I'm talking about. And it's like, whoa, this dude can draw. So, yeah. Anyway, pretty cool. Notorious Jaden, I thought you left. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for being here, for hanging out with me on a Friday night, keeping me company. Hope you all have a great weekend. And, yeah. If you want to see more of these mapping live streams, remember I do weekly live streams for patrons. So you can check that out over at patreon.com/WASD20. As little as $2 a month gets you access to the weekly live map drawing stream. So, that is all. Peace, everybody.